Hello tacticians, it's Nox here playing Warhammer 40k Tacticus, and we've had a new Battle Pass land, and I'm going to quickly go over what we have gained and what we have lost. So, overall, we're getting exactly the same as we did before. However, there are a few changes. The first one that we are more than aware of is the changes to the number of codexes we get. Now we get 11 legendary codexes in this, which is actually an improvement on the previous one. But having said that, we do obviously lose out on the Tomes of War for once we've hit level 50. So whilst we gain on one hand, we do lose on the other, but we still do get codexes. It's just the epic one and not legendary. We are also losing the Legendary Forge badge, which I'll be honest, I've not used any of the others I've had yet, but I'm guessing there are people out there who will see that as a bit of a blow. And weirdly, we're also losing 75 salvage from the past. Now, obviously, salvage isn't that hard to come by, but it does seem strange removing it when such a needed commodity could be given to us for free, maybe elsewhere. However, I don't want to end this negatively. What we are actually gaining are 3 extra rare orbs. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but it certainly helps offset some of the stuff that we have lost. One thing I nearly forgot to mention is we no longer get the random legendary upgrade. Instead, we're going to get the very specific upgrade. In this one, it's going to be the Rune of Fate, which, considering it's probably used by the Eldar, makes a bit of sense. So overall, if you're the sort of person who likes to pay for battle passes, it's still very much worthwhile. But I just thought I'd want to go over what we are actually gaining and unfortunately what we're losing. However, this isn't the only thing we're here to discuss. So here we have it. A battle that I've been promising for a while, I've only just got around to doing because I've just got Revas geared up. Volk versus Revas. Which one is actually better in the fight against Zarek, the Necron Overlord? So let's see how these two fare in the combat. And basically I push everything forward to get everything as close as I can. Now we all hope that he comes down off the chair at the very beginning, but as you will see, he doesn't oblige this time. Instead he spawns his summons, which I have to take care of. Now, I probably could have done this in a better way. I move Revas, I think, a bit too close, but he doesn't need to be there to summon. Probably one back would have been better. But as you can see, I use Volk and the rest of the team to clear up what's left on the floor. Aethan again in a position there to hop up behind the Overlord when he's available. My summoned units do their thing, and I start moving everyone into position. Now, I make a mistake here. I actually move Revas into a place where I can't actually attack. However, I did this because of the red arrow, which means attack down, so they would have done less damage anyway. No targets in range, I'm afraid. Why? Oh no, I was having a look at close combat weakness, where the damage is reduced by 25%. But can't use him this time. But here's a markup for Volk. He can still reach, and does so, doing 1,290 damage. This turn I'm not so careless. I put Revas in a better position to get the first attack off. And do 1,359. And Volk moves in. I've got these numbers by taking note of his health before and after the attack. And there is Volk's second attack with 1,270. Now I've tried to get this as evenly matched as possible, with them being roughly the same skill levels. So there is some variance here. But anyway, here I am moving Revas into another position away from the Necron. Still have the minus 25%, but still managing to do 1,740 on her second attack. Volk goes in for his attack, doing 1,479. The Necron Overlord then moves into an open position, and I end up trying to move everyone into a better position so I can actually attack him with everything. So Revas moves up, Volk moves up, and here I attack with Volk first for his fourth and final attack. Doing another 1,072, and Revas for 1,268. And then I carry on finishing them. Finishing all the damage I can to the Necron Overlord. So this was my first attempt at doing this, and it's not been too bad. I've managed to get some decent damage done, and overall I did 33,715. So the damage that they did between their 7 attacks was approximately a third of the overall damage done. However, Revas's damage totals do tend to be slightly higher than Volk's. The problem being you have to be in the right position. With that range of 2, it is actually difficult to be in range and not have the damage down debuff, which comes from being a Tau. Volk, on the other hand, can only move 2, but it does have a greater range of 3. So there's definitely pros and cons to each. So which one should you have? Well, personally, I would say it's down to preference. However, if you only got these two, I'd say, if it was me, focus on Volk, as he will be of more use in the Tyranid battle. If, however, you have got both, then by all means, level them both up. They're both very good units, and as you can see, Revas here is very useful against the Necron Overlord. I'm also going to be doing a similar video to compare Morgan Ra to Volk, and I'm guessing he's going to be useful against the Tyranid Overlord. May even be useful against the Necron one, but I'll be focusing on the Tyranid one next, I think, for them. Although, for fair comparison, I might do another one against the Necron 2, just to see how it all rounds out. As always, please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know who you're actually going to be levelling up. Or have you got a better team to take against these Necron Overlords? I would certainly like to know. And as always, I'll be seeing you on the battlefield.